But out of Philly side of the ball, man, I don't know how to attack it. I know they're projected to win, which I think they will. But as far as DFS, it's hard to put my finger on who's going to receive the majority of the work. So I'm gonna kind of stay away from that one, man. I don't like I don't like running backs who are sharing the backfield as much as these two backs do. So it's a keep away from me, man. I'm gonna kind of stay away. Next game we have not the Cardinals. I'm sorry, Carolina Panthers versus Detroit. This game is at a 43. We have Detroit favored by 3 points. Now in this one, Cam Newton. Let's go. He had a nice bounce back game, man. I know everybody and their mama was down Cam Newton. I'm in a few online, like the Facebook groups, man. People were like shitting on Cam Newton. People were saying, drop Cam Newton. He's trash. Like this guy, like how quickly people forget the talent he possesses, man. And it was only a matter of time, man. Now, he had a bounce back game last week. He has a bit of a tougher matchup this week in Detroit. Detroit has some pretty solid defenders, especially in the secondary. But I do think Cam Newton will be in play once again. I know a lot of people are not going to be a believer, so I think if you wanted to hop in on the Cam Newton train, you still could do that, man, and get him very cheap, very low on. Now, he won't have a repeat performance like last week, but I do think he can put in some work versus these guys. And I look for this game to continue to go down. Not the total, but I think the line will reverse. I think the Panthers will win this one, man. It's two 3-1 teams, I believe. Very solid teams, but I think I'd rather have the Panthers defense over Detroit's defense, if that makes sense. So Carolina side of the ball, I think McCaffrey will be in play. Cam Newton, like I said, Funches, look out for that man. Kelvin Benjamin is back. Ed Dixon, cheap tight end. Detroit side of the ball, Amir Abdullah was looking like a stud. He was looking very good, man, in his last game. I think we could take a look at him. Matthew Stafford, I hate betting against him because he's the comeback king. He's always in play, I should say. Golden Tate, just for PPR purposes on DraftKings, he's in play. But other than that, I'm okay, man. Moving on to the next one, we have a pick'em with Seattle and the Rams. This game opened up at a 46, man. That's pretty high. Out of this one, give me some Russell Wilson. Sign me up. The man has been on fire. The offensive line is looking better. He has so many people he can throw it to. People who are not even dominant receivers, man, but just the scheme on that team, how they spread things out. Russell Wilson is a beast, and he's able to kill you with his feet, man. Russell Wilson's definitely in play versus the Rams. People act like the Rams are a top defense, but they have been giving it up almost every single week, minus that first week. So check that out, man. I like me some Russell Wilson. Running backs, I'm going to pretty much stay away from because I don't know who's going to be playing. It's as simple as that. I don't know who's going to be in the backfield. On the LA side of the ball, Ty Gurley is, I think he's been the best back in the league so far, man. I was real high on Ty Gurley coming into the season. I drafted him in 2 or 3 of my leagues. The man is a beast, man. He continues to kill. I know Seattle's defense is very solid, but Ty Gurley's involved in the passing game, and he touches the ball so much that we have to use him, man. Like, if you want to pay up for Ty Gurley, please do so. Jared Goff, I think he comes back down to earth in this game. I think Seattle tightens up, no pun intended, but I think Seattle's defense makes a stand, man. And they're going to be pretty solid this week. And I think Seattle wins this game easily. I think they win it easily. I'm not convinced of the Ram train, not just yet. I do like the young coach, man. He's doing his thing, but I'm not ready to give him the crown, man. I'm not. I know they beat Dallas, which is a tough team, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't call it. I know I don't want Jared Goff this week. I know I don't want any Cooper Kupp. I know I don't want Sammy Watkins. The only person I want is not Jared Goff. It's Todd Gurley. Moving on to the next one, we have Baltimore versus Oakland. This game is at a 40. And then we have Oakland favored by 4 points. Derek Carr is going to be out with back spasms. Baltimore, I feel like they should be favored to win this one. I'm not a Joe Flacco type of guy. Not at all. I believe I said that last week too. But in this one, I would take Joey Flacco over EJ Manuel. And I think Baltimore wins this game straight up. Oakland's defense has been bad. Mike Wallace will be in play. Backfield, Alex Collins, man, I think maybe we could take a look at him. He's been getting a lot of touches, man. Like 10 plus touches, 90 yards in 2 games. But they have so many bodies back there. That's not a spot I want to attack. Other than that, man, I think I'm straight. Oakland side of the ball, Marshawn Lynch has been awful. I know we was all hyped for the Beast Mode, but maybe this is his week, man. Maybe Beast Mode shows up because EJ Manuel's in the game, and they have to lean on their running back, man. He's a veteran player, used to shouldering the workload. In this one, my problem is my biggest holdback from this one is I really do respect Baltimore's defense. I know they gave it up to Lev Bell, and I know they gave it up to Jacksonville, but Baltimore, trust me, they're a really solid defense, man. On everywhere, like they have all positions covered. They're very solid. I don't care what the numbers say. I'm just going off the eye test, man. They are very, very solid. And I don't want to pick on them. But I do think we could look at Lynch, man, just because of workload. If we can get a guaranteed workload, if we can get 20 plus carries from Marshawn Lynch versus any team, I'll take it, man. So, yeah, man, I think on the Oakland side of the ball, give me a little bit of Lynch and I'm good. Moving on to the last game and my favorite game of the slate. This is the one I want y'all to just stack both sides, man. I'm talking like we're gonna pile up on this one. And if it's a fucking disappointment, I don't know what to tell you. I see one thing about this game is I know it'll be chalky, man. I know it will be chalky. But in football, we cannot run away from the chalk, man. We can't. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's so many different options to choose from. No matter what you project the player being owned at, it's not gonna be that high, man. In my opinion, because there's just so many options, man. And if you're afraid of the chalkiness, hedge yourself, man. Just go another direction to be safe, man. But if that chalk hits, and I'm pretty sure it will this week in this game, like I said, it's only Tuesday, but I feel so good about this game, man. I'm gonna have so many people from this game, and the game is gonna be Green Bay versus Dallas. This game is at a 53. And then we have Dallas favored by 2.5 points. It's in Dallas. This game, man, I want Aaron Rodgers. I want to see if I can put Aaron Rodgers and Dak Prescott in the same lineup. I know you can't do it, but that's how good I feel about this game, man. This is going to be a shootout. Two defenses that have been giving it up all year. We seen what Jared Goff just did to Dallas defense. I wish I could say the same about Mike Glennon with Green Bay, but that didn't happen. That's why we're gonna see Trubisky this coming up week. But you know, like, this is going to be a really good one, y'all. I want y'all to get all the Zeke Elliott you can. If we get note that Ty Montgomery's going to play, I will play him, man, even though he's coming off an injury, maybe a little banged up. Now, if I get reports saying that he may not get his full amount of reps or whatever, I'll say I'll just, you know, rock with some Zeke Elliott. But if he is out and we get news, I'm drawing a blank, that Williams is out, this Alex Jones guy, he will be in play. And he will allow you to get a lot of people, man. He'll be very cheap. A super value running back. We could lean on him. Running backs in offenses like this will always be in play just because of the production of their quarterback, man. Once you get down to the goal line, they can hand you the ball, man. If you're a professional running back, if you made the roster, they expect you to be able to carry the ball in from 2 or 3 yards out. And this guy has a lot of talent, man. It's not like he's a bum. He was drafted the round after Williams, so they're very high on this guy too. Preseason, we seen more big plays from Alex Jones than we did Jamal Williams. So just keep that in mind. Receiver-wise, I think Devontae Adams, you know, thank God he's okay. I think he's going to be back this week, man. I think he's going to be ready to play, full participant in practices. He should be ready to get it in. So I'm leaning on him. I'm leaning on Randall Cobb, Jordy Nelson, Martellus Bennett. I've seen an update that said Aaron Rodgers said they need to get Martellus Bennett involved earlier in games. Whenever you see something like that, this is your star quarterback saying what the offense needs to do. You have to take his word for that, man. So I will have Martellus Bennett. Matter of fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and already lock up my tight end spot. I will say he's going to be my #1 tight end this week because I love the total. I love the game. Now, we'll try to get a little more contrarian, maybe get a few players that everybody won't have. So I may, you know, be cool on the Jordy Nelsons and may go Randall Cobb or Devontae. I want to look for the lesser-owned players in this game, maybe even a Geronimo Allison if you're getting real risky. I think Terrence Williams will be a good play in this one. Maybe a Bryce Butler. I think both sides on the offense are definitely in play. This total is just ridiculous, y'all. We have to get a piece of this. I'm super hype about it. What else, man? I think that's going to do it, y'all. I think that's going to do it. I know this video is super long. I'm going to chop it up into probably 3 parts. You know, hopefully y'all check it out. Hopefully y'all rock with me. Hopefully this helped, man. If you have any questions, feel free to hit your boy up on Twitter at DFSMasterMind_. Until the next video, y'all bless up. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And let's get to the green line this week, man. Let's cash out.